Good morning, good morning, good morning. There is nothing, and I mean nothing, like a good cup of coffee. There's just nothing that you can compare to that. Especially when the coffee is just like how you like it. I mean, like exactly how you like it. Whew, man. Anyway, good morning. Welcome everyone. My name is Mark Fuller. This is TeamAlliance. And I have a good video for you guys today. A good video that I can speak on personally because this applies to me, and it's a question that people ask me. A question that people have been asking me ever since I've been actually making videos and documenting my trades. That question is, what does it feel like to trade larger contracts on NADEX? What does it feel like to trade larger contracts on NADEX? The reason that this is a very good question, and the reason that I'm going to present the response as educational, is because I know that this is going to help many of you who are not only already in training with us, but looking to get involved with trading on the NADEX platform the way that we do. There are a lot of different platforms that you can choose from as far as, trading goes. The reason that I really enjoy NADEX in particular is because we're able to trade binary options. We have no issues whatsoever with depositing, withdrawing. You have access to your money. You have the ability to generate income very quickly because it's an exchange. So you're trading against other people who might have a different psychology or a different strategy that they're using, or a different approach that they're using to take their trades with. So you can go into NADEX, with the mindset that you have a certain way of doing it yourself. And when you find success with that and you generate income, there's no issues whatsoever at all. With your withdrawals, you withdraw straight to your bank account. It gets there in a couple of days. I've never had an issue with NADEX at all. That I can honestly say, since I've been using them. Now, as far as trading larger contract sizes, the reason that I think that this is very good education is because to really ask, well, how does it feel to trade larger contracts? You trade in 20, 30, 40, 50 contracts. How does that feel? How does it feel to be able to, generate $200, $300, $400 on a trade? What does it feel like? And my honest answer is that because of the way that I am trained, which is also the way that I teach people, so I can say because of the way that we are trained, I mean, I have to speak for myself right now. There is no difference emotionally as far as the way that I feel when I enter the trade. The same way that I feel when I put on one contract is the same way that I feel when I put on 21 contracts. You understand? There is no difference in the feeling. So how does it feel? Of course, it feels good to generate income when you take a trade, but I feel just as good when I'm taking one contract as I do when I'm trading with 20 or 40 or 50. I feel the same, like literally, I feel the same exact way. Oh, you're not more nervous? I would be scared. I would be so nervous, if I'm trading with 50 contracts, if I'm trading with 25 contracts. Because of how we're trained, there is no difference to me. And this is important for you guys to understand, because it's going to help you with your psychology as you develop as a trader. If you treat one contract the same way that you treat 50 contracts, the only way that you can get to that level is by being trained and conditioned psychologically within your mindset. And that's why it's so important to me. I think that this is so educational for you guys. You have no idea. The way that you begin when you trade, in other words, the habits that you form when you're trading that one contract are the same habits that you'll have when you're trading 100 contracts. Same thing. You'll do the same things with one that you would do with 50 or 100 or 20 or 40 or however many it is. Larger contract sizes don't mean anything. What means everything is you. The way that you're engaging with the market, the way that you're reacting and responding to the market. These are the things that are most important. So, in actuality, what you need to do is learn how to develop the necessary patience, discipline, not deviating away from your actual training, the way that you're trained to execute in the market. Not seeing a difference between one contract and 10 contracts and 20 and 30. There's no difference. You're applying the same training. So it's your training, the way that your mindset is trained, the way that your execution is trained, as far as the way that you interact with the market, the way that you engage with the market, the way that you study the market. All of these habits are created by you out the gate from the very beginning. So these are going to be the same habits that you carry along with you when you elevate up to larger contract sizes. That's the point that I'm trying to make. Whatever you're doing with one contract, you're going to do with 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 contracts. It just is what it is. So therefore, you want to make sure that you're training properly. You want to make sure that you are acquiring not only the skill, but you're developing the right habits in the beginning. This is more important than you worrying about what it feels like when you get to 20 or 30 contracts. It's going to feel the same way. You think that the way that you're trading now, just because you might be trading with one contract and you only, earn X amount of dollars on that one contract that you're trading, that you're going to remain at that contract size? No. Especially if you're scaling up. And this is another thing that we incorporate into our training. Efficient money management and increasing your account slowly and gradually over time. Like, you don't just go from one contract to 20 contracts. You gradually make your way up from 1 to 20 over time. This is the purpose of the spreadsheets that we have when you join us in TeamAlliance. This is the purpose of the challenges that we do, so that you can actually gauge your progress, so that you can actually keep track of the way that you're moving and gradually increasing your contract size over time through a challenge. If the challenge is to do one trade a day on average, and you are able to do that, what does that look like over time when you're compounding and you're increasing your contract size a little bit at a time? What does it look like? What does it feel like? It's going to feel the same way as when you were trading one contract. So therefore, your execution and the way that you apply training when you trade should be the same exact way that you are being trained in the process. There's no difference. So you want to make sure that you get on the right track out the gate. And that's where TeamAlliance comes in. So I always revert back to and bring it back to TeamAlliance, because we have the necessary training that you need in order to get your mindset in place properly, so that when it comes time to scale up your contract size, ultimately end up at 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 contracts, you don't feel any difference at all. Nothing is different. You're still trading the same way that you were trading when you were doing one. Mindset. So I hope this video was educational and valuable for you guys. I know that it is. I know that these videos are very educational. In fact, these videos are preparing you before you even get into training with us. If you're not in training with us already, it's preparing you to position yourself to have the right mindset out the gate, so that you don't come in with the bad habits and with the wrong habits. You actually come in knowing beforehand what you're going to need to do in order to be successful at this long term. All right. So reach out to me. Any of you that have a question for Ask Mark anything, feel free to reply on this video or any of the videos. Let me know what the question is, and I will be more than glad to address the question in the video. If you're interested in training with us, the links will be underneath this video in the description box. If you're looking at this on YouTube, if you're watching this on Facebook, just send me a friend request. Connect with me, and then we'll take it from there. You can also send me a text message at 914-979-2317. And those of you looking to train with us, I'm pretty sure that I'll see you soon in training. And those of you, with any type of questions or comments, if you want to leave a reply, feel free to do so on the video. All right. And that's all I got for you guys for today. So school's back, kids are back. I kind of feel a little liberated a little bit now that the kids are back at school. Celebrate with a nice, delicious cup of coffee that was just made perfect. Thank you so much. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon. All right. See you in training. Mark Fuller, TeamAlliance. Deuces.